You're not meant to be a martyr. If you find yourself constantly saying yes when you mean no, if you are the person everyone calls when they need something but nobody checks in when you're drowning, if you're exhausted right now, just hearing those words, then this meditation is for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to reclaim the sacred architecture of your own soul. Not in some distant spiritual future, right now, in the next 20 minutes. Before we begin, if this is going to resonate for you, save this video. You will want to return to it whenever your boundaries start to slip. And when you are done, I want you to share in the comments, what does a healthy boundary feel like to you? Your answer might be exactly what someone watching needs to hear. Find a quiet space. You don't need anything special. Just a few minutes where the world cannot interrupt. Close the notifications. Tell someone you need this time for yourself. That is your first boundary right here, right now. There is an old Sufi tale about a village healer. She had the gift of absorbing everyone's pain. People traveled from miles away just to sit with her. She gave everything, her time, her energy, her heart. But as the years passed, something terrible happened. Her own light began to fade. She became translucent, as if she were bleeding out her essence into the village soil. One night, a mystic arrived at her door. He handed her a cup of hot tea filled to the absolute brim. "Carry this across the room to me," he said. She tried. Her hands trembled. The boiling water spilled onto her skin, burning her, until the cup shattered on the floor. The mystic looked at her with infinite compassion and said, "You cannot quench the thirst of the world if your own vessel is shattered. The cup must be strong enough to contain the tea before it can ever be poured." And that is what we are here to do today. We are going to strengthen your cup. Now here is what neuroscience tells us. When you struggle to set boundaries, it is not a character flaw. It is a survival mechanism. Your primal brain, the amygdala, perceives conflict or rejection the same way our ancestors perceived a tiger. The response is called fawning. You appease, you comply, You abandon your own needs to keep everyone around you calm. For our ancestors, being cast out of the tribe meant death. So your nervous system learned, keep the peace at all cost. But there is a cost to paying that cost. When you constantly override your authentic needs, your heart rhythm becomes chaotic. Your body stays stuck in fight or flight mode. You broadcast energetic chaos into every room you enter. And you teach everyone around you through your own example that their demands matter more than your existence. True harmony does not come from self-sacrifice. True harmony comes from two fully intact sovereign people meeting as equals. And that is what we are building today. What we are about to do is combine ancient shamanic wisdom, modern neuroscience, and somatic healing. You will visualize yourself in a temple, standing before a set of cosmic scales that represent your life. You will see exactly where your energy is imbalanced, and then, step by step, you will reclaim what is yours. By the end, you will have a physical anchor, a tiny gesture you can use anytime, anywhere to reset your boundaries and reconnect to your power. This meditation is effective today on the full moon on Libra, and it will be effective a year from now when you need to come back to it, because the fundamental truth that you are worthy of your own love never expires. Are you ready? Let us begin. Find a space where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes. We begin by engaging the vagus nerve, the primary information highway of your parasympathetic nervous system. When you slow your breathing, especially your exhales, you send a direct message to your ancient primitive brain that you are safe, that there is no tiger, that you do not need to fawn or flee. So let us breathe. Draw a slow, deep breath in through your nose, tracking the cool air as it travels down your throat and expands your belly. Hold the breath gently at the top for just a moment. And now release it through your mouth with a soft, audible sigh. Let the sigh carry the physical tension out of your jaw, your shoulders, and your chest. Let us do this again. Inhale deeply, pulling the breath all the way down into the base of your spine. Hold it. Now exhale completely, letting your physical body sink heavier into the surface beneath you. With every breath cycle, allow the chaotic noise of the external world, the emails, the text, the demands, the expectations to begin to fade into a dull, distant hum. Now engage your mind's eye. Imagine that you are standing in a vast, circular temple made of smooth, dark obsidian. The floor beneath your feet is cool and grounding. The ceiling above is open to the night sky, and directly overhead hangs a massive, luminous, perfectly round pink moon. Its light is not harsh or blinding. It is soft, iridescent, magenta glow that filters down and bathes the entire temple in the energy of absolute compassion and radical honesty. In the center of this temple, bathed in the moonlight, stands an enormous ancient set of scales. The structure is forged from heavy, polished brass and pure gold. The fulcrum is strong and unyielding, rooted deeply into the stone floor. Notice these scales. Walk up to them in your mind. This is the mechanism of your life. This is the balance between your internal world and your external reality. As you look closely, you notice that the scales are drastically out of balance. The pan on the right side, representing the we, the external world, your relationships, your obligations, the needs of others, is crashed heavily onto the floor. It is overflowing with dense, heavy stones, tangled metal cords, and chaotic debris. Some of these objects have names carved into them. Some carry the faces of people you love, people you work for, or societal pressures you have internalized. The pan on the left side, representing the me, your soul, your rest, your desires, your personal truth, is pulled high up into the air, virtually empty. Perhaps there is a single small feather resting in it, vibrating violently under the tension of the imbalance. Feel the somatic resonance of this image in your physical body. Where do you feel this imbalance? Do you feel a tightness in your chest? A sinking in your gut? An ache in your shoulders from carrying the weight of that heavy right pan? Acknowledge the physical toll of people pleasing without any judgment. Your body has simply been trying to keep you safe in the only way it knew how. Now, it is time for the reclamation. It is time to invoke the energy of the sovereign self. Step up to the heavy right pan, the pan of the we. Look at the heavy stones and the tangled cords. You're going to realize something profound right now. Look deep into them. Do you see that most of what is sitting in this pan does not belong to you? You have been carrying other people's karma, other people's emotional baggage, and other people's unhealed trauma. By carrying it for them, you have actually been denying them their own opportunity for growth. Reach into the right pan. Pick up a heavy stone. As you hold it, identify what it is. Is it the need to keep your partner happy at the expense of your own peace? Is it the fear of disappointing your family? Is it the unpaid overtime at a job that drains you? Look at it under the pink moonlight. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, say internally, I release the illusion that I must abandon myself to be loved. I return this weight to its rightful honor with consciousness and compassion. And then toss the stone out of the temple. Watch it dissolve into ash as it passes through the temple doors. Pick up another object from the right pan. Examine it. Recognize the energetic leak. I sever the cord of obligation. I am no longer available for one-sided exchanges. Throw it out. Watch it dissolve. Continue this process. One by one, pick up the heavy stones from the right pan. Recognize them. Acknowledge them loud. And throw them out. Throw them out of the temple. With every expectation you remove, notice the right pan beginning to lift off the floor. Notice the tension in the brass chains easing. Feel a corresponding lightness developing in your physical chest and your solar plexus. You're literally unburdening your nervous system. You are practicing the ultimate spiritual hygiene. As the right pan becomes lighter, you notice glowing ethereal threads attached to some of the objects. These are your energetic investments, the pieces of your own soul, your own life force that you have left in other people's pockets. It is time for a soul retrieval. Reach out and grasp these glowing threads with a firm, loving tug. Pull them back towards you. Watch as the threads transform into spheres of pure radiant light. This is your power. This is your vitality. This is your me. Draw these spheres of light directly into your solar plexus, right above your belly button, 2 fingers above your belly button. Pull each thread, see it transform into light, and put it in your solar plexus. Feel the warm, golden fire of your internal sun reigniting as your vital essence returns to you. Direct this energy into the left pan of the scales, the pan of me. Visualize placing beautiful luminous objects into the left pan. Place a glowing crystal of self-respect. Place a chalice filled with deep restorative rest. Place a golden sphere representing your creative passions, your boundaries, and your unapologetic right to simply exist without having to earn your space on this earth. Watch the magic of the mechanics unfold as you empty the false burdens from the right and fill the left with your reclaimed soul essence. The great brass structure begins to shift. The screeching of the metal ceases. Smoothly, gracefully, the 2 pans glide into perfect level alignment. The scales balance. The me and the we sit exactly horizontal to the floor. When the scales hit dead center, a resonant harmonic tone rings out through the obsidian temple, a deep, resonant Om that vibrates to the soles of your feet and the crown of your head. It is the frequency of truth. Step back and admire the equilibrium. You have not abandoned the way. There are still objects in the right pan. Your genuine loves, your chosen responsibilities, your authentic contributions to the world. But they are no longer crushing you. They are perfectly counterbalanced by your profound commitment to yourself. Now, to anchor the state of being, we must establish the boundary. We must build the filter. Imagine the light of the pink moon intensifying, beaming down directly over the balance scales and pouring over your physical body. As the magenta light washes over you, it begins to crystallize about an arm's length away from your skin, forming a translucent, shimmering sphere all the way around you, above your head, below your feet, front and back, side to side. This is your auric boundary. It is not a rigid wall of armor. It is a highly intelligent, semi-permeable membrane. Run your hands along the side of this sphere in your mind. Feel its strength. It is flexible like water, yet completely impenetrable to that which does not serve your highest good. Program this boundary with your intention. State internally or loudly, this shield filters out all demands, manipulations, and chaotic frequencies. Only energy rooted in mutual respect, love, and equal exchange may enter. Whatever exists, this sphere from my heart is offered freely without depletion from a cup that is already overflowing. Let us repeat once more. This shield filters out all demands, manipulations, and chaotic frequencies. Only energy rooted in mutual respect, love, and equal exchange may enter. Whatever exits this sphere from my heart is offered freely, without depletion, from a cup that is already overflowing. Third time, this shields filters out all demands, manipulations, and chaotic frequencies. Only energy rooted in mutual respect, love, and equal exchange may enter. Whatever exits the sphere from my heart is offered freely, without depletion, from a cup that is already overflowing. See the boundary pulse with a soft, protective light. Understand that from this moment forward, whenever someone makes a demand of your time or energy, that request hits the outside of the sphere first. You have the time and space to look at the request through the shimmering glass. You have the power to weigh it on your internal scales before you decide whether to let it in. The immediate knee-jerk yes of the fawn response is replaced by a powerful measured pause. And in that pause lies your freedom. Take a moment to memorize the somatic feeling of this state. Notice how your breathing is deeper, how your spine feels taller, how the center of your chest feels both protected and deeply relaxed. You are safe, you are sovereign, you are whole. Press your thumb and middle finger together on your dominant hand, holding them firmly. Hold the physical anchor. It may be a feeling in your heart, a small vibration in the heart. It may be your breath. It may be the smile that you have right now on your face. Hold it. Hold this physical anchor. Intensify the feeling of perfect balance and unshakable boundaries. Make the visualization brighter, the feeling stronger. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now release your fingers. Now you possess a physical trigger. Tomorrow or next week or a year from now, when you are standing in a room and feel your boundaries slipping away, when the pressure to perform and please begins to mount, you can simply press that thumb and the middle finger together. Your nervous system will instantly recall the obsidian temple, the perfectly balanced scales, and the shimmering protective spheres. It is time to return to the waking world, bringing this new architectural blueprint with you. Take a deep breath of the crisp temple air. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, feeling the dense physical reality of the room you are sitting in. Roll your shoulders back, feeling the strength in your spine. When you're ready, gently flutter your eyes open. Do not rush to move. Let your eyes adjust to the light of the room. Look around your space from this new vantage point, the vantage point of someone whose internal scales are balanced. Take a moment. You are here. You are grounded. You are whole. Notice the difference. Notice how your spine feels a little taller. Notice how there is both protection and softness in your chest at the same time. This is what sovereignty feels like. You have just done something radical. You have chosen yourself, not in a selfish way, in a sacred way. The world is going to keep testing these boundaries. Your patterns are deep. Your nervous system has been trained for years to fawn, to comply, to disappear. Expect to return to this meditation. Expect to press that thumb and finger together many times before this becomes your new normal. And that is not failure. That is practice. The healer in the story did not fix her life overnight, but she did fix it, and so will you. I want to now hear from you, not just a thumbs up, though I'm grateful for those. I want you to share in the comments what feelings came up for you during the meditation. Did you cry? Did you feel angry? Did you feel relief? There is no right answer. Share one boundary you need to set. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Maybe it is telling your mom you can't answer her calls at 9 p.m. Maybe it is saying no to a project work. Maybe it is giving yourself permission to rest without earning it. Name it, because the moment you name it, you have already begun to claim it. If this meditation helped, or if you know someone who needs it, please share this video. There's someone in your life right now who is slowly disappearing. They are the one always saying yes, the one who never complains, the one who is there for everyone except themselves. They need to know they're allowed to take up space. And before you go, if you work with your own meditation, your own somatic practice, your own spiritual work, subscribe. We explored the intersection of soul and science here. Protect your cup, keep your scales balanced, and never apologize for choosing yourself. You are worthy of the exact same fierce, protective love that you have been pouring into everyone else. May your boundaries remain luminous and strong. The journey of choosing me over we is not a one-time event. It is a daily, sometimes hourly practice of conscious realignment. The world will constantly attempt to throw extra stones into your right pan. Society is built upon the assumption that you will tirelessly carry the weight. But you now possess the profound knowledge that you're not required to participate in your own depletion. Remember the mystic and the village healer. Your only true obligation in this universe is to ensure that your own vessel remains intact, strong, and deeply fulfilled. When your cup is full, the overflow naturally, beautifully, and safely nourishes the world around you. You become a beacon of harmonic energy, teaching others how to respect you simply by the way you respect yourself. May the unwavering balance of the scales guide your steps. May your boundaries remain luminous and strong, and may you forever fiercely protect the sacred architecture of your own soul. You are worthy of the same exact fiercely protective love that you have for so long, so generously poured into everyone else. Rest now in the perfect center of your own power. Namaste.